Well, guys, it's my birthday, so we're going to open this 2-pack that my lovely girlfriend got me for my birthday. This is the Grey Hulk and Dr. Bruce Banner 2-pack from Marvel Legends. I believe it's 60th year anniversary, or 60 years of Earth's Mightiest. So that's looks like Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes kind of style. Great. I do not have a Hulk in the green, so I'm gonna have to get that, but I am happy to have this. Any Hulk will do right now. Let's get into it. Now, this is part of that run. I don't know if it's a run or not, that had the eco-friendly packaging, no plastic, which means you don't get a window to see your figures and stuff. I don't like it. It's real cheesy. You got all this stuff wrapped in these little bags. It's just not a nice packaging style at all. There's our Bruce Banner, and I think that's all empty there. So there's everything out of the package, mostly. Be careful of this little package stuck to here, which houses his Banner's little glasses. You will lose these. I almost threw them out, so just be careful. I thought they came with them. I was looking for them, almost threw them out. Just be very careful. So let's start with Banner, because I'm least excited about Banner. I really just wanted Banner because I need a scientist. I need a generic scientist. I don't feel like this is Banner-esque in any way. It doesn't ring Banner if it didn't come with the Hulk. So let's just take a look. The only accessory that comes with that is the little glasses. Let's put them on real quick. There you go. There's Banner, Mr. Dr. Banner, with his glasses. What a nerd, eh? Kind of cheesy, if I'm being honest with you. But I'll keep them because, you know, how many things come with a tiny little pair of glasses? If I don't lose them before the end of the night. Let's just check out this figure. It's going to lack articulation because of this lab coat. Do we really need a lot of articulation in a scientist figure, in a Banner figure? I don't really think so. So let's just check it out, okay? Let's check that head sculpt out. Okay, pretty generic as far as I'm concerned, but I'm okay with that because I don't think I'm going to use him as Banner often. I think I'm just going to use him as a lab rat or a scientist of some sort. Got a nice little tie there. This is a bit of a pliable coat. Got a little tie there. Nice little details. Yeah, I just don't think there's much to talk about here. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about, so let's get right into articulation with this guy. He's going to go up. There's no butterflies as far as I can tell. No butterflies, but we don't need them on this figure, I don't think. Arms go up to about there. Now we're going to turn, we can turn that around. It is tight, so he can reach a little higher up. He can get way up there. He can do some jumping jacks if he wants to. Double jointed, pinned elbows. These are some thin arms, so let's see if we can get those to go. Very difficult, which was kind of expected, but he can reach up, talk on the phone, you know? Yeah, that one's much better. Oh, look at him, man, he's even ready to go type deal, right? Pinned, double jointed knees. He's not going to get too far up there because of that lab coat. But again, we don't really need it on this figure, I don't think. His boots, they're going to rock back. They're going to rock forward, if we can get them to rock forward. They're not going to go too forward, I don't think. If I'm being honest with you. They're not going to go too forward. And then, side to side. Side to side rocking there. So, yeah, what's more to say about this figure, really? You know, even though I got him in a pose where he's kind of like ready to rock, right? But he doesn't have the strength yet. Generic hands. Generic hands. Only one set of hands. Only one head sculpt. Generic character. Like I said, background character for me. Not really what this pack is all about. Awesome. So let's get into the Hulk. That's what we're here for, okay? The gray Hulk. Like I said, I need a green Hulk, but that's okay. I'll get one. Accessories, okay? We've got this pipe. All right. Now he's going to grip onto that pipe right there. We'll show you that later. But great accessory, can be used for all sorts of scenes and stuff like that. That's a great accessory, okay? We've got a head sculpt here. Now this head sculpt looks awesome. Kind of a generic, kind of calm face. Pretty awesome. Hair looks pretty good. We'll pop that on in a few minutes. Hands. Look at the size of these hands. Just ready to crush. Great detail. Great detail in these hands. Just awesome, massive, imposing hands. And those are the secondary hands. So let's take a look at what hands come on him. We've got your punchy hands. Because as far as I know, I can't remember. You tell me, has the Hulk ever punched anyone? Yeah, he's got to have, right? So he needs those punchy hands, right? Let's take a look. We've got this removable coat piece, which I think is more of his orange shirt by the looks of it. It is a posable or bendable rubber, so you can have that on or off. A lot of times you're going to have that off, I think, but it is a nice little touch. Okay, take a look at that head sculpt that he's got. Okay, very nice. More of an angry look. Pretty awesome. I'm liking it. I'm liking this figure a lot. Lots of detail in the muscles and stuff like that. You've got your muscle veins coming out there. Nice muscle detail in the abs and the chest there, going down to the pants. Nice coloring. It looks a little bit shiny, but I mean, that's kind of a Legends thing, right? I'll probably spray it, tone it down a bit like that. It goes right down to the massive feet. God, this is a good looking figure. Let's check out that articulation. I'm not expecting a ton of articulation with this character because he's huge, he's beefy, right? Check out the head. He could actually, like, being a big character, you want him to look down. Massive down. Not any upward. Not a big deal because he's going to look down on a lot of people. Turn sideways. All the way around. Perfect. Let's take a look at those arms. He can go up to about there. Not a ton of range there. Not a ton of range. It does rotate here, so you're going to go up more. Rotates at the shoulders. Right? We've got your butterfly joints. It's going to go all the way back. Look at how far back that guy can reach. That is amazing. Amazing. I love that. How far forward? Not... Oh, wow. Actually, pretty far forward. I'm liking that. Obviously, we talked about the rotation there. We've got the bicep rotation. These huge muscles. Okay, we've got the rotation here as well, which is, is that common? I don't know. And then it looks like a single jointed elbow. We're gonna get about a 90 degree for that elbow. Do you need more than that for the Hulk? Those muscles are gonna get in the way for a double jointed elbow anyway. He's a massive beast. I'm the Hulk. You've got your rotation at the wrist. We can go Pretty far that way. Try to get a good angle. Pretty far that way. Okay that way. Not really any range there. But that's, I think, the important thing. You want to get that inward wrist action there. Torso. We've got your, is it a ball joint in there? You've got some ab crunch. Okay, let's get that arm out of the way. Check out that ab crunch. We're gonna go forward that far. We're gonna go backwards that far. Actually, not too bad for a large character like this. So we're gonna go some side to side, very little side to side. We've got a little bit of wiggle, okay? But we've got that turn at the belt line. It's gonna look a tad bit weird. So you don't want to overdo it, I don't think. Like, you can spin him right around like a record baby, but it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look weird. How far can he do the splits? Pretty darn far for a Hulk. Pretty darn far. Not too bad. How far back? A little bit. Actually, more than a lot of other characters. How far up? Not too bad. Ninja kick. All right, we've got some rotation there. We've got a double jointed knee with one pin there, by the looks of it. Let's see how far up he can kick. With all those muscles, the limitations are there, but they're not that bad. Let's just be fair, okay? They're not that bad. They're tight, is what they are. That's about as far back as you're gonna get that. All right, let's move on to the feet, where we have some rotation. No, there's no rotation there. It did look like it was on some sort of a ball, but we've got that side to side wobble. We've got the back, pretty far actually, considering. And then we've got up, which is not as far as back, but that's pretty good. All in all, this is a cool guy. So we won't really be talking about is it worth it in this video, because I'm not even really sure how much she spent on this one. There's the Hulk, okay? We'll put his thing back on. Nice looking. Let's get those other fists and the other head on. There's that secondary head sculpt on, and it looks great, but I really do prefer that other head sculpt. You've got your holdy hands here, which are actually quite a bit nicer than the punchy hands. They're gonna come in handy. This guy grabbing his big pipe, that sounded weird. If you want to get that pipe into this hand, which I think is what's intended, you're gonna need to heat that up a bit. I could not get it in that hand without severe force and stuff. I don't want to break it. Still looks pretty good. Still a pretty awesome prop. I will say, this guy seems a little wobbly around the waist. That waist seems really loose. I don't know if you can. Yeah, that waist feels really loose. Other than that, everything else seems tight enough. It is so awesome though. Like, I can't tell you how much I love this figure. It's no Green Hulk, I'll tell you that. But I wanted this. I wanted a scientist, because I want to do some science lab kind of scenes and stuff like that. And the Hulk, I mean, can you have enough Hulks? This is my first Hulk. I need a Green Hulk though, I'll tell you that. So anyway, let's get into some posing, and happy birthday to me, I guess, right?